from, that's his. He got part ownership in them companies. They didn't find that out. They had dancers, male dancers, that were they putting on the stand that were over here on Manchester dancing years ago at a all male strip club. I accidentally went there one night, even though I would have went, anyway. But went there with my husband one night, and come to find, well, with my ex now, come to find out that it was all men's for all women's night. So we sat at the bar, and it was a male striptease dance going on. So they definitely. Oh, Diddy owns that place where he was calling males from. You see all the males that are coming on stage. He owns that. He's part ownership in that. Yeah, part ownership in it. Diddy, Bad Boys, Christine Coram. She used to work for Universal Music Group. I know for a fact she used to work there because I used to go up there and check on my money. She worked for Diddy. How did she end up leaving Universal Music Group, and why to work for Diddy? Another one, Gene Deal. He worked for Diddy. How he end up asking Suge for a job and end up at the end working for Diddy because Keefe D wasn't able to come with him to Suge. Suge wasn't having Keefe D there. Keefe D was not invited as a security. Gene Deal wanted Keefe D with him, and Suge Knight said, "No, I don't trust him. I don't trust him like that. I don't know him that good. I don't like that." So I guess that's when he decided to flip over onto Suge to Diddy, because I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, Gene Deal asked Suge Knight for a job. Diddy was sitting in the driveway of Suge Knight's house. Diddy ain't never had no money. The only thing he did was talk to them women, every last one of them women in Universal Music Group and Geffen Records. He took advantage, and the Universal Music Publishing made a fool out of him. You could tell when they was talking about his Tootsie Roll and all that stuff. That's the feeling of a black woman don't want. But I was letting you know that they gave him that. She worked for Geffen. She worked for Universal Music Group. How'd she end up with Geffen? I mean, with Diddy. Please tell me how she ended up with Diddy after all them years. Did they catch her stealing? I thought she was still with Universal Music Group. Every last one of them people that they got on this stand work for Diddy. They've been trying to get in the music industry and to do nothing but steal. They don't have no musical talent. Thank you for the like. And don't forget to subscribe. They've been getting in the music industry just to steal. All of them. All of them. None of them don't have no talent. They went to this certain college. All of them. Everybody, I'm telling you, I've been in there. Excuse me. I've been in Geffen Records, even though I'm in the complete Universal Music Group. I have a portal. And I didn't even know that. I thought Geffen Records was the only portal that I had. Come to find out, I'm in a total Universal Music Group portal. They took my name off of everything, and even took it off the songwriter credits. Every time I log into my Sound Exchange, they tell me that I am uh, they detected fraud. I'm telling you, Diddy owned everything. He owned everybody's Universal Music Group catalog through KK and the rest of them. Universal Music Publishing Group, they don't even have the right writers on there. They don't have, hi there, Monica. Hi there. They don't even have the right writers on there. If you look up who wrote certain songs such as not Survivor, but the Eagles, Desperado, They didn't even have the right Desperado. They didn't even have the right owner of that. They put the guy that they have now that's in the lead. They didn't put the one that passed away. He was the one that I gave the song to, who my guy at the time that was my music professional with Mariah Carey. He's the one gave him the song. I approved him to get a song to. Thank you so much. And do you know, you guys, that this that they end up putting they took the actual original person off of my Desperado video and put one of the other guys or the new guy that sings Desperado on there. Yeah. So how KK end up with Diddy? That's what I like to know. Why did she end up going to Diddy? You know why? Because she transferred everything out of that catalog, and they got a lot of lawsuits going on. They transferred everything out of there to Bad Boys Entertainment. I'm gonna tell you something else. Let me tell you something else. Listen to this. Do you know that when we were sitting in Compton, you could see it on my Harmony Bones recordings um, Instagram? Do you guys know that P. Diddy had a sign, the Bad Boy sign up there in New York, and he didn't even have a car. He was walking up and down the street with Jay-Z in Compton and didn't even have a car. Suge Knight even said it himself. He said, oh, he got that Bad Boy sign up in New York. And everybody's looking like, what? He got a what? He didn't have no artist or nothing that we knew of. He said, yeah, he got that Bad Boys sign up there in New York. The only thing he did was copied off Geffen doing that. And the strippers that were at the trial are the same guys that was standing there in the 80s that were strippers on Manchester and what is that, LaSalle? Is that LaSalle? Dinker in Los Angeles. There used to be a strip club. It's a guy called Chocolate something. Chocolate something. He ended up getting assassinated. His name was Chocolate something. On Manchester and Dinker in Los Angeles. I'm not gonna talk about my age right now. But yeah. He actually got um the dancers on Manchester. Yes, he was. Yeah. I just got to thinking about that. Like, how in the world did the music industry end up in a strip club? You know? How did it end up in a strip club? And Diddy owns that place that he kept calling for dancers. I mean for freak off people. He owns part of that. I seen him there. Or I seen somebody tell him saying that or something. That he owned that he had what you call it in that, and he was bringing that to his house. Yep. Way back. Way back. I was just driving when somebody said, yeah, you know, what you call it, P. Diddy, he owns part of this. So he owns part of that. Why they sitting up there trying to hide that he had strippers coming there to take care of his woman. Thank you, Samuel Jr. While he talking about that, he owned part of that. But they ain't put that in the trial. You see how smart I am? I stayed away from that. I was not gonna have nobody walking over me and making a fool out of me when all I did was record and produce songs. I wasn't trying to be nothing else. I was trying to help the young girls that were eighth grade, ninth grade, that their brains were maturing. Something drastic happened to them. Then they turn around, something else drastic happened to them. It's time to put that together with some music. Yeah, they own. He owns part of that. Mm-hmm. They ain't telling you that though. I don't care if Diddy goes to jail. I know that he'll probably be on some papers for a long time. But I don't care. I don't think he's been in jail long enough because of all the damage he's caused. He caused a lot of damage, mostly monetary damage. Mostly monetary, and that could be very, very what you call it, devastating, like it is for me. It's devastating me. But all it is, when he gets out, I'll just look at him like, you know what? I'm owed money, and I know you have it. I know he has it, you know. Yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that. I am no fool, baby, by a long ways. But I didn't want to put nobody out there. But they trying to they best talk about she getting a $2 million, his ex-girlfriend getting a $2 million settlement. And it's probably a profile that the feds put together for her. So she wouldn't be what do you call targeted. It could be a profile. It could be a new profile that they put out for her. She get plastic surgery and turn around and be living another life. Which I'm glad, I'm glad. But to me, it shouldn't have never happened. And I want to put out there, I also want to put out, y'all. His name was Eddie. Is it Eddie? Edward Garcia? The person that did not take the money from the video. He didn't take the money. He said he didn't feel right doing that. That's the hero. Now that's the hero. That's the hero, not Cassie, not nobody else. He's a hero. He saved so many women and men. He don't realize by him not taking that money, because we would have been extinct had he taken it, and everybody in there got their $15, $20, $100, $500, $1,000. The victims would have been extinct. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wanted you guys to know that. Yeah, he took complete control. He took complete over Universal Music Group. They don't answer text messages. They don't answer their phone. All that money is going to Diddy. All the shares. People are suing them. I'm talking about, these are actual rock bands that have been all over the United States and UK recording. He took all of their royalties, and KK was the one giving them to him. Was the one giving them to him. Now, she had a kickback, of course. She had a little kickback. Yeah. Took all from the people that really, really, really wanted to uh teach through music. Took it all and trashed it. Yeah. That's all I wanted to let you guys know. Oh, I was in a tornado the other day, and it's a bear walking around in the city that I live in. Yeah, I saw it, but you know how you see something and be like it's a mirage? Well, I actually seen it. Yeah, I actually seen it. And it's not little, but this is where I live. I live in a country style home, and that's what I'm that's what I got to deal with. All right. Let me go because I'm looking horrible. I just got home from work and I'm tired. And don't forget to subscribe to my videos and join if you can. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. And I'll talk to you. If I got any more information, I'm a